Maybe it's in the gutter where I left my lover.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? Remember how I said I'm kind of heavily invested in Ragnarok and Ragnarok? Yeah, well I decided to, right after my last video, go watch the last episode, and it was kind of what I expected, to be honest. In the last episode review, I said that Poseidon has that arrogance to him, that he looks for an upset. However, the upset I had in mind was not what I expected it, or not what it came out to be. I don't even think we got to see Poseidon's full potential in this episode. Now the title gives it away, and Ragnarok lives on, but still, we didn't ever got to see like Poseidon's. I feel like Poseidon's full potential. It was just Kanjiro getting stronger and stronger. We never really got to see Poseidon go all out, like his life's on the line. But it turns out, as you know, plot armor and everything like that tends to be, Kanjiro ends up turning Poseidon into freshly carved sushi. And the reason why it surprised me so much is because I was kind of expecting swordsmanship to go back and forth, Poseidon to get really frustrated that he's dodging all his attacks. He brings out one huge attack, his best attack when he's angry, like he's powered up and stuff like that. Kanjiro weaves out the way, and it's just one strike straight to the abdomen, to the neck, something like that. But absolutely not. What happens is Kanjiro slices off one of Poseidon's arm, and I'm just like, yo, that's it. It's over. He's just gonna freak out and then just fall over and die. No, Poseidon, with the guts, the arrogance that he has, caught his hand with the opposite hand with the trident in it, and tries to attack again, and Kanjiro cuts off that arm. So now this guy's armless, just sitting there, no arms, and Kanjiro decides to go and attack him again. But Poseidon, with the relentlessness that this man has, even though again he doesn't show much emotion, so I'm just like, how much? There's got to be another thing coming. He grabs what's left of his trident in his mouth, goes to attack again, and then Kanjiro just slices him up. Boom, boom. It's over. It's wrapped. Poseidon loses. It's the one guy I wasn't expecting to lose this one. One of the rare guys I expected not to really lose this one ends up losing. And I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I thought he was a good character. I kind of liked his aura, and I really didn't want him to lose. But for him to get gutted up like that, I was like, God, that got me leaning out of my seat. 'Cause I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it coming like that. That was brutal. Like, I did not see that coming whatsoever. I also like to point out that the commentator, the guy in this, I don't know his name, but the commentator who's reffing this stuff and announcing everything, the announcer, he really brings me into the fight, man. He really brings me into the fight, and I like that he has such a significant part. And each person he introduces, he introduces them really well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, you know, this guy's got a title. You know what I mean? God of gods, the one under the sun, the number one under the sun. I thought it was pretty cool, and he definitely adds flavor to the fights. But yeah, Poseidon. The thing is, when this is the first gods fight, the gods have lost, so the score is 2-1 now. When the gods lose, I generally did not think that their soul would just disappear. I thought, yes, because the Valkyries and the humans, yes, when they died, that would happen, right? But I thought the gods would have just, especially if you get gutted up like a fish, would just like be reborn like somewhere, you know what I mean? But it looks like if they die, their souls are gone too. Like, everything about them is gone. They just do not exist. So we'll probably be never hearing from Poseidon again, the way he got killed like that. But humanity got their first win, I condone them. I am proud to see them get their first win. However, I didn't want it to come from this guy. But with that being said, all congratulations to that. However, since this was the last episode of the season, they want to leave us on a cliffhanger until season 2 of Ragnarok and Ragnarok comes out. And there's a couple of things. One, the gods are pissed. Zeus, with his goofy self, is pissed. Ares is pissed. And Hermes is pissed. Yes, all the Greek gods are pissed. Now, what makes this even more interesting is later on in the episode, you find Bufune talking to Ares. Now, that's a little sus. Because why would Bufune be talking to Ares, the opponent team's manager or assistant? Wherever we want to look at him. Why would he be doing that? We don't know these things. I can think of a couple of things. Maybe she's giving a heads up to who the next fighter could be. Maybe they were just wishing each other luck. Maybe they're having their condolences for Poseidon because he ain't coming back. We don't know. I'm curious. And she didn't even decide to tell her little short friend there, partner. She said, don't worry about it. So that's going to leave us on a cliffhanger. As well as they had the audacity to give us round 4. Now, round 4, I don't know. Man, I don't know. The 2 people in round 4 is Hercules and Jack the Ripper. Now, I don't know how this battle is going to go. Because so far, every fight up to here has had a fighter. Like a legit fighter. But Hercules, a Greek god, versus Jack the Ripper, a really known serial killer. This could be kind of interesting. It could be kind of interesting. And I hope the animation is good and everything like that. And there's not too many background story, character development, because there's not much to really say. Maybe you can do it for Hercules. Maybe a little 5-6 minute background story, and then they just get to fighting, because in the intro they pretty much said exactly who Jack the Ripper is. He's a serial killer who's killed 3 million people, something ridiculous like that, in London in 18 something. So I don't really need much information on that. He's a serial killer. Cool. But Hercules, I'd like to know a little bit of the background of Hercules. What makes him so impressive in this anime, So hopefully they give a little bit of story background to him. But the 3 things. Poseidon got gutted like a fish. Bufune is talking to Ares. And Hercules versus Jack the Ripper to end off this episode, to end off this season. I want to give this episode a strict 8 out of 10, simply because of the way Poseidon died. I didn't expect Poseidon to lose because, again, we didn't see his full potential. But the fact that he got gutted like a fish, ironically, I'm like, okay, I like it. I liked it. I genuinely liked it. So, we'll see what happens. I don't know when the next season is going to come out. If they do another season, it probably won't be for a long time. But I want everybody to leave a comment down below if you guys have watched the whole season. Tell me what your thoughts about it. Tell me your favorite characters. Tell me what you predict for season 2. And I will do my best to like every single comment, read every single comment, and engage with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.